publicly, and everything that we say from now on will be part of a video record of this meeting. Well, it's not 5:30 yet, but I wanted to let you know that we're already, that we're all, oh, we didn't synchronize. I've only got 5:27.
I got 5:29.
Ah, well. Okay, then.
Oh, we got an attendee.
We have an attendee?
We do. Let's see who it is. It's Lorraine.
We have an attendee. Yay, it's Lorraine. It's Lorraine. Oh, and we got Jerry Lear and his son just came in from Orange North.
Cool. Just so you know, Lorraine, we got, oh, wait, we got another one.
Because it indicates she's speaking.
Donna Frank's on.
Woohoo!
Now, can they talk or only chat?
No, and so let me get our meeting started, and I'll tell you how this works, at least as far as I understand it, which isn't very well. Howard thought that was lame. All righty. Welcome.
Do you not have a president in your club to ring that dang bell, Miss BDG?
What?
Is your president like gone?
Our president's on vacation. Do you mind if I run this meeting now? Thank you very much.
Well, considering I'm a president of a club, maybe I should be welcoming everybody in. Oh, my phone's
we went over the agenda before. But anyway, welcome everyone from the Rotary eClub of the West and from the Rotary Club of Orange Plaza, and we have guests tonight from the Rotary Club of Orange North. And they missed, some of them missed the fabulous video check-in, but I believe we have Jerry Lear here tonight from Orange North. And you are here with your son?
My son, Alex.
Okay. Welcome, Alex. And also present are 6 members of the Small and Mighty Rotary Club of Orange Plaza. Online, we have Kim DeBrew, who will be co-presenting tonight. She is at a remote location. Unknown location. Yes, she's in the Witness Protection Program. She is with Dale Bixler in that remote location. This is how rumors get started. And we also have some attendees who have logged in, and we welcome them. We have Lorraine, and we have Donna Frank from the Rotary Club of the eClub of the West. The way this works for those of you who have logged into the webinar is that you actually will not be able to speak unless we let you speak. But we want you to use the chat room, which is on, you should see it on the right side of your screen. So if you have questions or comments or things that you want to add during the meeting, please go ahead and add that to the chat room. And what we'll do is both Kim and I are keeping an eye on that. So we will present your comments to the group as well. I will also ask that as we go through tonight's meeting that the people who are present in person try not to throw a bunch of questions at us. We will do a question and answer period. And so both clubs will be able to weigh in on the things that we go over tonight. What we're going to do tonight is we're going to go over the different goals of the 2 clubs, the eClub and the Rotary Club of Orange Plaza. And if the Rotary Club of Orange North members would like to throw in a couple of things about what their club plans to do this year, that might be helpful, because what we're trying to do is to increase the service opportunities for the eClub in working with other clubs in our Rotary district. So we're looking for where it intersects between our clubs in service, and also to think about virtual service as well, such as food drives online and that sort of thing, where we can participate with the eClub on their stuff. So that's what we're doing tonight. We're going to go ahead. We're going to open up with a couple of traditional type things. And Manny, for those of us who are here present, will quietly come around and take your drink orders and your food orders. And you're just going to order and eat as you get it while we have sort of this roundtable discussion online with the eClub. So with that said, could I ask the members present and those online that know where there's a flag somewhere to stand up and face it? And John, could I ask you to lead us in the flag salute?
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So, hey, Howard, why don't you come around here where the microphone is and give us a few inspiring words. You don't have to be on camera, but you could like holler at the microphone.
Okay. Good evening, Rotarians, friends, and guests. As we embrace technology, let us be thankful for all of the great things that Rotary does in our communities, in our country, and around the world. And let us say amen.
Amen. Amen. Thank you, Howard. So, Madam President of the Rotary Club, eClub of the West, would you like to do some district announcements and club announcements that affect your Rotary Club?
Okay, I also want to welcome Ray Beaver, who is also on the line from our club, before we get too far into it. So let me think for a minute. District stuff. The president's meeting is this weekend, Monday, at the DoubleTree Hotel in Orange. So I've registered to take one of the spots, so we have a spot open in our club for anybody that wants to send me a message that they want the spot. Lorraine, you can't have it. Let's see, we're having a baby shower down at Ray's Beavers. And did you say that they can speak or not?
No.
Oh,
they can't.
Oh. All right, so Ray Beaver, text me or do in the chat room if there's anything, or Donna, if there's anything that we need to know special about Saturday's excursion. We have the August 1st membership seminar, which Lorraine has graciously agreed to go to. I would love to have more members from our club go to it, since I'm going to be out of town for it. And there's no obligation to be the membership chair, as Lorraine made me vow to her. She didn't have to be the chair. But please, the more information that our members have about membership, and the updated information that they're going to give us on Saturday, August 1st in the morning, the better off we're all going to be, and we would like you to share that with us. I confirmed with Sunny Zia today that she had been unanimously approved for membership, so due to our vote last week, and so I'm going to arrange for Pat and Camilla and myself to meet with her, hopefully next week. And Lorraine, I think I copied you on that. If you send her a bill for the dues and the admission, that would be great. If we want to put together a chili cook-off team for the Saturday, August 22nd Polio Now baseball angel game, there's a $50 entry fee for that, so we need to think about that. If anybody's particularly interested in doing that, let me know. We'll organize that, even though I'll be out of town. We'll get it organized. Let me see, I got an email today that asked me a whole bunch of questions. Let me see if I can figure out what they all are really quick. Let's see, we've got the clothing drive, which we'll go into later on. We're going to be working on that. September 20th, our bonfire down at Bennington Beach. And Donna's working on getting that ready. Lorraine sent us, Dale and I, information as much as we have so far on the Caborca trip for immunizing children down.
Excuse me, Madam President.
Yeah.
You're all the way into February of next year?
I am.
Okay, so stop.
Okay. Don't give a president, our next president, the microphone for crying out loud.
These are the short-term announcements, not the next 5 years. But because what we are doing as part of the meeting is we'll go through these projects in these joint events. So hold on, getting way ahead of us. Also, we're getting a lot of stuff on your microphone, like it's like you bump into it or you breathe hard into it or something. There's a lot of something there, so you might want to consider that. So I figured out that the Ray that is attending is your Ray, not me. So, because I was looking at the chat room and I'm like, how could I be there? I'm over here. So,
so in fact, Donna wants me to invite you guys to our bonfire too when we get there.
Yes. So what is the date of the eClub bonfire if the Rotary Club of Orange Plaza and possibly the Rotary Club of Orange North, which has a substantial presence here tonight, wanted to join you?
That will be on Sunday, September 20th in Huntington Beach. We'll get you, if you're interested, let me know. We'll get you the information. And we're going to be doing hot dogs and s'mores around the beach fire. Who is saying beach? Oh.
Okay, so September 20th in Huntington Beach, and we'll get more information about that. Yeah. Okay, I wanted to welcome also Terry Snyder came in. Both Terry and Chris have been traveling, and Terry has, I think, a lot of happy dollars for us tonight. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Okay, so club announcements for Orange Plaza. Kim did discuss the 3 upcoming events for the district. I believe Tom and Lou are going to attend the president's meeting on Monday the 13th. Yes, at the DoubleTree. Also, yes, we should all sign up for the membership seminar, which is in July. Yes, August 1st. And August 22nd is the baseball game. This is the fundraiser for the polio fund. And I believe somebody in this club said they were making the chili this year, but I can't remember who it was. You can buy, oh good, Skittles. This year you can buy your own tickets online at DACTB. Go there, August 22nd. So go to the district calendar on DACTB and buy your tickets. You could do that directly. We don't have to have, everybody fill out a form and worry about that. So we want to go. Some of us buy suite tickets, some of us don't, but I understand the suite tickets are almost gone. So if you think that you want to get a suite ticket, you better get cracking. For a suite. Okay. But there are plenty of other tickets available, but the suite tickets are going fast. In the next couple of weeks, next week, we have our fireside chat here at Marie Callender's. This will be for all members. If you are not being educated, you are the educator. So this is to bring you up to speed on what's happening in Rotary internationally, but also specifically how our club works and to answer questions about why we do things the way we do and why shouldn't we change that. So that's next week. The week after, we will be at Hart Park, and maybe our Orange North family would like to join us there. We're going to go hear the Smokin' Cobras playing classic rock and roll at Hart Park, and we'll be setting up our banner near the pool on the
where's
east-ish side. Hart Park is on Gliselle and La Vida in the city of Orange. The concert starts at 7, but we get there earlier to get a seat on the grass. There's no chairs. You have to bring your own. If you want a chair, you have to bring it.
What is the date again on that?
It is the 22nd of July. Okay, and then the last weekend, the last week of July, the Wednesday, the 29th, is the cruise in. We have sent an email out to all of our 1,200 car guys to come here to Marie Callender's on the 29th and park in the parking lot between 4 and 8 and come in and eat the fabulous Marie Callender's food, and Marie Callender's will give us 20% of the sales that night. This is, of course, also the time for those who aren't car people to tell their friends and relatives to come and eat at Marie Callender's. They do need to present the ticket. We are doing this through Eventbrite. It's free. You can get it through our website or on Facebook. You can click and sign up, get a ticket, bring it in. But in order for us to get the 20%, we need to have them present their ticket when they order. Yeah, we will have extras here, although, you know, they kind of don't always like that, but yeah. Okay, are there any questions from the eClub on their, who are chatting about the calendar? I didn't see any. I see Ray says bingo.
No, she was referring to something else.
And Lorraine said, yes, you did. Da, da, da. Okay. Any questions from the assembled group inside of Marie Callender's about the calendar? Calendar questions. You won't. You can let them know via email, or other ways, but we are doing it on Eventbrite, so we're directing them there. And so rather than give them a flyer that they're going to have to remember to bring, or they sign up on Eventbrite and they got it on their email. So our flyer guy is in Colorado. So, okay. Manny's here to take our orders. So while Manny's taking the orders of the assembled people in the room, I'm going to turn it back over to the Rotary eClub of the West for them to discuss with us specifically their service projects for the coming year and where they think other Rotary clubs could assist them in projects that they have on their calendar. So Kim, would you like to go over your service goals and how land-based Rotary clubs can partner with you?
Yes. Our first project is our fundraiser, as opposed to a service project, but it's a kind of a service project in that we're collecting clothing, used clothing. I'll read off the list of things that we're collecting for a truck to come by on August 29th at my house. It'll pick them all up and weigh them, and then we receive the funds from that. And those funds are going to be used to provide protein food and nourishment for homeless children over the weekends. It's our community service project that we've put in for a district grant for. We'll find out on Monday whether we get the district grant. But regardless, we're going to fund the project for as many months as we can. So all in all, you can serve two projects. You can collect up all the used clothing and things in your home and get rid of them, clean your house out, and your churches and anything anywhere else, businesses anywhere else, lost and founds, and then that'll be turned into cash to help feed the homeless. So the things that we're looking for are all household textiles in any condition, paired shoes in any condition, but they do have to be paired, towels, gloves and hats, sheets, blankets, quilts, and bedspreads, and drapes. Those things weigh heaviest, and this does go by weight. Purses and belts, and then stuffed animals. So I can arrange to get those from you. before August 29th when the truck gets here. So that would be a good thing to help us with.
Okay, so where would we go if we wanted to see your lists of things you're doing and the things that you're looking for? Because we're eating, we're not taking notes. So
Sure.
where would we find these things?
Well, I haven't quite figured out how to put that on the website yet. So I'll put it on our Facebook. Hey, now you can't get to our Facebook page. I'll put it on the 5320 website. I can do that. Maybe we'll get some participation from other clubs in the district if I do that as well. So I will make a note to do that.
One of the members here, Mr. Howard Glasser, says just a little old PDF flyer will do for us. It's the second time a member here has demanded a flyer in the last 10 minutes, I note. But
who do you want me to send that to? Everybody in your club?
You can send it to the attention of our president because she's not here, so we'll make her do it.
But she's gone. How's that going to get out to everybody?
Because she's not going to be gone that long. She's coming back.
Okay.
You could possibly send it to me too. You could even like throw it at me.
Okie dokie. I will relish in that.
Yeah. Okay. So onward. So that is the end of August, correct?
That is August 29th. So anytime before then, we can compile things in my garage.
Okay.
Anytime before
That's
then.
the clothing drive in August. So yes. So what else have you got?
Well, we are working on, Dale, do you want to talk about the backpack thing that we're working on?
SOS provides backpack for the children in the city here, Costa Mesa Unified School District, and they need people to help assemble them. They're doing something at the fairgrounds to collect some of the stuff on the 12th of August. I have not got a confirmation of exactly when they're going to put the backpacks together, kind of assembly line type thing. It's generally done at their headquarters over on Superior. So as soon as I get that kind of information, I'll pass that on, find a way to do that. But again, it's putting backpacks together for the kids here in the Newport Mesa and Santa Ana Unified School Districts.
And considering our club's only 3.5 years old, this is a lot for us to be working on. Thank you very much. So our other one that I talked about was feeding the homeless, and that's actually an interesting project. It's a project where the kids pick up a backpack on Friday before they leave school, and it has enough food to feed them over the weekend so that when they return to school on Monday, they're not, deathly hungry. They've been fed over the weekend, and so we've been asked to provide tuna fish and peanut butter as the primary proteins. So we're actually working with Bumblebee Tuna, who's headquartered down in San Diego, and Peter Pan Peanut Butter to try and get some grants from them to stretch our dollars even further in this area.
I also see that Donna Frank has asked, don't we do some work at the fairground collecting things? Are you doing that, eClub?
No, Donna, that used to be the book drive, and Rotary doesn't do the book drive any longer. And we've not in advance. We could do this next year. If we want to do the clothes drive again, we could arrange with the fair somehow collecting clothes too. I don't know how that would work, but the answer to that is a short no. Lorraine asked what's the date, and I'm going to assume that's the date for the truck to be here, and that is August 29th. It's a Saturday. It'll be at my house at 4:30, and we need people to load up the truck with everything that we've collected. Don't see there's any other questions right now. That's all I can think of right now.
Okay, so those are the service projects so far on the eClub calendar where other clubs can participate. Yes?
Yes.
Okie dokie. Howard,
Is there a date specific to the backpack food thing?
Dale, didn't you say that you needed to get some information from SOS before you'll have a date on the backpacks?
That's correct. They're supposedly collecting it on the 12th of August, so it should be shortly after that.
Usually about the last week of August.
And Terry's got a comment.
Rotary no longer goes to the fair to collect the books, but we are invited to sign up for times to go in together to actually clean up, rehab, and organize them. So we're still involved in these discussions.
Terry says that we're not, although Rotary is involved in the fairground collection of books, what we can do and what our club did with our Interact Club this past year and plan to do again is to actually go to Think Together in Santa Ana, and we go through those boxes of books and we clean them and repair them so that they can be distributed through the school district and other outlets. So that is something that our club would be happy to have other Rotary clubs, Orange North and the eClub, join us on one or more days with our Interact Club to do that.
And that's something, Donna said they couldn't hear Terry, but that's because she was sitting at a table eating. So that's
yes.
Why,
and that's why I repeated her comment, which I'll do. Okay. Are there other comments from the?
Let me just say that
I'm facing this group, and this is very interesting. But I feel a little bit like Jack Parr.
So we've lost our visual on you. All we have is the rotary wheel now.
I turned it off because I'm going to be drinking beer.
We like to see that somebody's having fun while we're on this call.
That's right. I'm partying.
Okay.
All right, I turned it back on, but it really will be like Jack Parr.
All right. So Donna asked a question. It says, I meant working on August 12th. I'm hoping that Dale answered that for you, because we're not doing the collecting part. We wouldn't be involved in that. We'd be involved in the stuffing of the backpack. Thank you. Stuffing of the backpacks later on. And that would be down at SOS. They don't do that at the fairgrounds, right?
Generally, that's where they've done it in the past.
And SOS is on Superior Avenue in Costa Mesa.
Okay.
The other thing I wanted to say too is I have participated with the Santa Ana Club and the Santa Ana Satellite Club in the Think Together cleaning of the books deal. So if that's something we all want to kind of get together and say, hey, these are the days we're doing it, who wants to participate? They'd be happy to do that as well.
Well, I think it's probably important for the eClub to share with the other presidents in the district those upcoming dates and when they're looking for partners, just as it is for us to share with you. We have another opportunity. We'll be kicking off our mentor meals in September, but in October we are going to be doing our Stop Hunger Now project, and we're going to do, I think, 15,000 meals. And this is where we actually buy the supplies from the Stop Hunger Now organization, and then we pack the meal boxes, which includes, I guess, beans and rice and seasoning packets, and then they take them and they ship them around the world. So our event is October 7th. We haven't yet set the location because we need a location for 15,000 boxes, but we are working on that. So if that's something your local eClubbers would like to join in, we will be doing that. And that information will be on our calendar, on the district calendar, and on Facebook as well. Okay. We talked about the books. We'll be doing that. We really appreciated the help that we received from the eClub for our car show, and wouldn't mind having them help again. Our car show is, when is our car show? April 17th, 19th? I don't know. When's our car show, guys?
Hey, wait a minute. I start talking about February and you're talking about April now?
You were talking about February during announcements, and then I asked you what were your service projects where we could help you.
Okay.
And then you told us, were there more service projects where we could help you? We can't help you go to Caborca, okay? So did you cover all the service projects where we could help you?
Yeah, I think you did. We do that individually. Yeah.
Okay. So we have a car show sometime. It's in April. The 17th. And so we're always happy to have volunteers there. We also, what was I gonna say? There was something to
What
do.
about the parking
we're-
over the Labor Day deal? Are you still doing that?
We're also having we're also starting a new mentorship program. Our mentorship program as it exists now is working with at-risk high school juniors. We meet with them once a month. We have a meal. We discuss career and job goals with them, and networking and business skills. We are also going to be starting another mentoring program with our interactors, which is part of the presidential citation. And we may or may not be doing that on the same kind of format with mentor meals, but we definitely are getting that underway. And so we always need good mentors. So if that's something that locally, the locally based eClubbers are interested in, we certainly are interested in having mentors for our interactors, which I think, how many did we have? We had like 30 or 40, Chris, in Interact. Yeah.
Students who go to all the meetings and participate all the time. But there could be up to 50.
Well, off the top of my head, I'd say we want to reach the ones that don't show up at the meetings with the mentor program. But so this could be 40 or 50 kids. Okay. Yes, Kim, did you have a comment on that?
Yeah, when we surveyed our club members a few months ago, one of the things that they were very interested in was mentoring high school kids. And but we'd like to figure out a way of mentoring them online, if there's a way of doing that.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, they don't care about Facebook.
They what?
You can't do it on Facebook. We do. When one of our mentor meals sessions was a discussion of social media, it was very eye-opening. All the adults are in one place and all the kids are elsewhere. So they only use Facebook for messaging. So it's very interesting. They're in a whole different thing. So
whatever methodology works for them, but we felt like that would add a different dimension to mentoring. Whether they need mentoring for, whatever, but we can do, phone calls and internet stuff. So,
yeah. Okay. All right, gang. Am I missing something over here on the Orange Plaza side? Service projects that the eClub could assist with? They're hungry.
Okay, so at one point we were talking about helping you with the parking lots over the International Festival. Yeah,
you were talking about it.
Well, you were saying that if you get enough parking lots, you're going to need more people. So is that out of the box?
The city did not approve our parking lot plan for the car show, so we don't have excess. We don't have excess parking lots, but yeah. Oh, but Howard brought up something, which is our food drives, and we're committed to land-based food drives on a quarterly basis. However, we have a link on our website for the virtual food drive. So if you go to orangeplazarotary.org, you'll see a link at the top of the page for virtual food drive. So if you want to participate in that or have your own separate link for a virtual food drive, ours goes, basically what you're doing is you're donating money, but you do it by, saying, oh, I want to buy a case of peanut butter, and that's how much you're donating in money. But all that money goes directly to the Second Harvest Food Bank, and it's a secure website, and the way it's set up, anything that's sold or donated through that link shows as being donated by our Rotary Club, but it's certainly something that the eClub could do as well. So there's that suggestion. What else am I missing, Howard? Am I missing anything else? So now that all the Orange Northians have their food, Brian, is there anything that you can think of that Orange North might be doing in the next year that the eClub could help with or partner with?
We have
was.
Brian says the International Street Fair, which is over Labor Day in the city of Orange, in the Orange Plaza. They always have a roasted corn booth, the best roasted corn in the plaza. And it starts on Friday afternoon and goes through Sunday morning.
Sunday, early or mid-afternoon.
Okay, so it starts Friday afternoon, goes through Sunday afternoon, and they could always use people to help in that booth because that's a lot of shifts.
Okay.
So if the e-clubbers are interested in that, that's a nice warm event.
Thank you.
We have not gotten our approval yet. Our president submitted for the parking lot. So anything else that Orange North might want to bring him in on?
We're doing a hands-on for our women's organization coming up, I think, in 2 weeks on a Saturday down at Santa Ana, where we volunteered to help dance on the table, to hand out and sell women's clothing that's been donated. I think last year they raised $17,000.
Is that women helping women?
It's, I don't know the exact name of it, but it's very similar to it.
He says that
All we heard him say was that they were going to go dance on the table for some women with their clothes off. That's all we heard.
I know, but before I repeated it, you jumped in. In 2 weeks, Orange North will be manning tables for this organization that we're not sure what it is, but it's in Santa Ana, and they will be selling donated clothing to raise money for this organization. So that information, I'm sure, will pop up on the Orange North Facebook page because they're very good about that. So, alrighty. Anything else? Okay, then. About to close out the meeting portion with the Rotary eClub of the West. Are there any closing comments or ceremonies that the eClub would like to perform?
Yes, we generally say goodbye.
Well, that's quite formal. After the eClub has said goodbye, we will finish our own meals because, well, I actually wasn't even asked if I want to have a meal, so I guess I don't have one. But oh, but Tom's got tater tots. I'm good. And we'll be doing happy dollars and that sort of thing. So does your club do any sort of pledging or happy dollars or fines?
No, we do not. We do.
How do you raise money?
People pay dues. That's how we do our money.
Well, does
a little bit of padding in our dues?
Okay, but does anybody have a anybody have any ideas for how an online organization would raise money in order to fund their projects?
GoFundMe.
Or just beg for it on GoFundMe. That's John's idea. Is just
Got it.
set up GoFundMe. So what other kinds of things? What about like a virtual ducky race? I saw, or something like that. I saw an eClub in England that did like a virtual balloon race, and they raised a lot of money. I'm just saying.
We're thinking about having a virtual auction.
A virtual auction.
Mm-hmm.
Can we use virtual money? Like,
I call that PayPal.
okay. All righty. Well, if you're not going to extract any dollars out of your members, I guess we will say goodbye, and then I'll extract some from mine.
You do that. I've already got people saying goodnight. So
thank you for joining us.
It's been wonderful.
Thank you for joining us, eClubbers, and
Hi, eClubbers.
thank you for meeting with us tonight.
Good night, Gracie.
They're all hollering and yelling, goodbye, goodbye,
Goodbye.
goodbye.
Say goodbye, Dale.
Goodbye, Dale.
Bye now.
Bye.
What their posts were?
They were posting, weren't they?
Yeah.
Here. Is that what that is?
Yeah. You know how you could have seen it? Logging in.
Logging into what?
You never read the emails.
Is this, Ray, is this going to be recorded and available for my members?
Yes.
Okay.
It's converting to a video now, including the part where I stuck my tongue out yet.
Okay, so Lorraine, we'll put that on the website so that you can see whatever you missed. Lorraine said the video was slowing down her connection, so she was missing part of the conversation.
So when the video's up, we will send a DAC2B email to both clubs that they can see the, they can replay it.
Yay. All right, my people are signing off, so we're going to close out.